Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Idiotically Improvised Procrastinated podcast. I'm here, your host, Ethan, aka Sussy Surfer, and I'm here with my co-host, Captain Price.
Howdy, y'all.
So, the first episode we did as a comeback, we talked about video games. The second one, which is going up soon, is talking about movies. This time, we're talking about TV shows. You want to go first, Price?
I would, and it's my personal favorite TV show, The Clone Wars.
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, I get to do my Darth Maul impression? Okay. Kenobi!
I loved watching that growing up. Do you remember when it was on Netflix before the streaming wars?
Oh yeah, I do actually. The Clone Wars, for any uncultured people watching, took place in between Episode 2 and Episode 3 of the Star Wars prequels, and it was just beautiful. Don't you dare! We are not doing this now. No. I can't with you.
For those of you who don't know, I think I mentioned it in our previous episode, every time Price places down his sentry, I always put mine right next to his. I will never stop because it infuriates him and I find it hilarious.
But yes, the Clone Wars was about well, as you can probably guess, about the Clone Wars, and it shows many battles and makes you feel for the clones fighting, because they see themselves, because a lot of people see them as disposable, not worthy of names, but many, including Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan Kenobi, Plo Koon, and various others, encourage diversity.
Yeah, which I love that.
And yeah, there is a lot of great storytelling from all the war crimes that the Republic commits, including Anakin.
Hey, you know what they say? It's not a war crime if it's a first time.
Well, they also do it more than once, so yeah, it's a war crime.
That's fair.
Yeah, and also the drama of murder mysteries and all that fun stuff. It has everything for everyone. And yeah, it's a long series, but it's goated for a reason. So if you've got the time to binge all 7 seasons, you really need to. Because what are you doing with your life if you're not?
Working, managing a YouTube channel, and trying to start recording music to put on Spotify.
You watch TV while you're at work. You have no excuse.
I don't watch TV, I watch YouTube. And I don't have Disney Plus. And I only watch YouTube 2 days out of the week I work. Because those are the only 2 days I'm stuck in a security booth.
Fair enough. Anyway, that's really all I have to say about the Clone Wars. What do you have?
Ben 10.
Oh, that one was my childhood.
I watched the original, Alien Force, Ultimate Alien, and then Omniverse.
Wow.
I've watched all of them. I've watched Omniverse 3 times, all the way through. What I don't like is the rebooted show, where they really changed the frickin' animation style. They changed the, original aliens he had. He doesn't have the original 10 he had in the original show. It's all different. They gave Kevin an Omnitrix of his own. Instead of having his absorbing powers, he has his own Omnitrix, which infuriates me. They basically just spat in the face of a character who had, frickin' 15, 20 years of history, and then they were like, hey, let's ignore his absorbing powers and just make him a copy of Ben 10, but evil.
Okay, but isn't that what every comic series is doing right now with its villains?
Wow, good heavens.
But I loved that show so much as a kid.
I am grateful to have never seen that reboot, and now that you say it, I never will.
I'm trying to dance with this guy, you idiot.
Well, too bad. Oh, you mother. You see that spy? He just cloaked in.
this?
Anyways, but yeah, I always grew up with the original Ben 10, and yeah, that was beautiful.
Yeah, I love that.
I always loved the interactions Ben had with that one neighbor who was always just really grumpy. Or I'm trying to remember who was he?
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
Wait, are you thinking of the neighbor, or are you thinking of the guy that Ben 10 was always accidentally destroying his property, his business?
Yes, that's the guy. That's the guy.
That guy. If you watch Omniverse, within the first, 10 minutes, he accidentally destroys his shop. I think he turns into way big and accidentally crushes the entire warehouse.
I saw this one episode where Ben was tasked to keep the guy's truck from being destroyed, but ends up blowing up the house instead.
No. You know his truck, the food truck thing that he had?
Yeah.
You know how it's never explained what happened to it?
What?
In Omniverse, it's revealed he actually threw it into orbit, and it's still orbiting Earth 5.5 years later.
Oh, hey, at least the ISS has something to eat.
I've got a job for you.
Oh, I have a new soldier loadout.
Nice.
Come see it. I'm in spawn.
But yeah, is that what you have to say about Ben 10?
Yeah, that's what I had to say. Here's the thing though, they did a live action movie, and while not good, okay, you know what? I'm gonna be honest. It's completely fucking terrible.
Ooh.
It is so bad.
Very nice. Very nice.
No, look at the weapons.
Oh. I feel like you're going for a Colombian look.
God bless America.
I have more taunts than you do.
Well, you're also getting humped, so...
I'm getting what?
You were getting humped by a sniper.
Oh. Friggin',
So
what's the show you want to talk about next?
It's an ongoing one, but it is a masterpiece. Invincible.
I have only seen season 1. I haven't even finished season 1. I really need to pick it back up, but I'm just so busy all the time.
Dude, you are missing out horribly.
I know. I still need to watch The Amazing Digital Circus too. My friend Lunar is
What? You haven't seen that one either?
My friend Lunar and my friend Vivian, they are grilling me the fuck out for not having seen it.
For good reason.
You know what's even funnier? On VR Chat, we spend a lot of our time on an Amazing Digital Circus world. It's the entire Amazing Digital Circus, the cafe, the basement, the theme park, the swimming pool. You can go to each adventure world.
Well, even still, Invincible is okay, see, there's only one issue with it. If you're not into gore, do not watch it whatsoever, okay? Because...
Dude, one of my favorite games of all time is Mortal Kombat 11.
Well, you're gonna like it, because in one episode, I'm not saying which, Mark gets his guts pulled out actively.
Dude, I've read the comics. I know what happens in the show.
Yeah, but they go into extreme detail.
Yeah, I've seen the YouTube clip. I've had a lot of stuff spoiled for me.
Okay, so I'm not... Okay, good. But yeah, no, it is graphic and interesting. It's beautiful. But yeah, that's all I really have to say. I look forward to seeing the new one come out in 2 days. Happy Weed Day, by the way.
I'm neither of us smoke. At least I hope you don't smoke.
Why would I smoke?
I don't know, to deal with your anxiety.
There are easier ways to cope with anxiety than weed. Like cranberry grape juice. That stuff is delicious. But anyways, I'm getting off topic. That's all I really have to say about Invincible, and you need to watch it now or I will unfriend you.
I'm getting around to it, dude. I need time. Friggin'...
You were given orders. You
Fine,
were given time.
I'll bring my laptop to work on Wednesday and just start watching it while at work.
You were given more leeway than most, yet I still find you're still behind. That's a paraphrase of one of my favorite characters, by the way.
I'm behind on many shows, but I'm above you in wealth.
Yeah, but I've got memories.
Probably not by a... Wait, if you don't mind me asking, what is your net worth?
0. His net worth is 0.
Okay, Nate, seriously, cut this all out. I don't want to be heard talking about my finances.
Alright, so...
Anyways.
You talked about Invincible. There's a show I want to bring up, and it's kind of niche, and it had an original version, and then there was a rebooted version. I grew up with the rebooted version. Have you ever heard of Max Steel?
That name rings a bell somewhere, but I don't know where.
So Max Steel is a show about this guy named Max McGrath, who his dad bonded with an alien called an Ultralink named Steel. His dad was able to generate something called turbo energy. His dad went missing. Spoiler for anyone who hasn't seen the show, he is saved in like the season finale before they kind of dipped off into the deep end and went into insanity. But Max begins to develop turbo energy, bonds with Steel, and they can transform into turbo modes like turbo strength, that gives him the strength of the Hulk, turbo speed, which gives him the speed of like the Flash on steroids, turbo stealth, turbo scuba, turbo flight. Like, it is... If you haven't seen the show, I would highly recommend it. It is amazing. I have seen the show all the way through so many times. And you like Lego Ninjago, right?
Yeah, that's actually going to be one of my points.
Yeah, so the guy who voices Garmadon voices one of the main villains in Max Steel.
Really?
Yeah, and it literally sounds like Garmadon, except he's got like alien powers and can shoot like freaking energy beams of heat and lasers from his chest. I love that show so much. It's like on Peacock or something now, and I don't want to pay for a subscription.
Noted then.
Hell, if I come to Texas, I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that this summer, to be honest, but I will see.
Yeah.
I will like get a Peacock subscription and we'll binge it.
I'm always down for a good binge.
Do you know what would be a funny video to do?
What?
Us binging all of our old YouTube video and commenting on how bad they are.
But I mean, I'd still get a...
Yo, Price is stupid. He's so dumb. Price is stupid.
Hell, you'd get to see the old videos from the original crew before you joined me.
Fair.
Price ain't got nothing on this. Price is just being a bitch. He don't know what's going on. What's going on is...
Dante, could you just put a massive thing on the front saying Price is stupid for me? I'll pay you extra money if you do it.
Hey, waves. Price is what?
I said, Dante, if you put a giant message over this and censor what Bobby said and just play like music saying Price is stupid, I'll pay you like an extra $10.
Oh, you... That's just evil. You know it.
Feel free to leave all of this in, Nate. I want my viewers to know how much I mess with Price.
I swear. Anyways, is that all you have to say about Max Steel?
Max Steel.
Steel. Sorry, good heavens. Why was I thinking Spiel?
Probably because I just did a spiel on talking about it.
Oh yeah. But yeah, is that all you have to say about Max Steel? Is there anything else you'd like?
No, that's all I want to add.
Alright, as you brought up earlier, Lego Ninjago is a masterpiece. Not the Dragon's Rising thing. That's a whole different thing. The OG Ninjago.
Yeah, the OG Ninjago is great. I remember watching the first episode 2 days after it came out. 2 days after it came out. I watched Ninjago for like 8 years, I think.
Yeah, I've always been a fan of Lego Ninjago ever since the pilot, and I was just so captivated by it. I had no idea it would go this far, the way it has.
I'm gonna say something that might enrage you. I have Lloyd's Golden Armor mech set. I own it.
Wait. From From season 2?
Yes.
Fuck you.
I own it. I have it. It's actually
Well,
in a
jokes-
box above my closet. I'll show it to you sometime.
Oh, I
I have to
steal.
I have to put the arms back together. So next video, I'll turn my camera on and I'll show it to our viewers.
Okay, but you think you got that trump card on me? You fool. I've got Cole's Tread Assault, which also was my very first ever Lego set. I've got Jay's Lightning Strike, the Jets.
I've got that too.
Let's see here. I've got. You remember Kai's mech from season 2?
I own that as well.
I've got that.
At least I think I own that. I haven't
I've got
I
that,
haven't touched my Legos in like 7 years.
I've got Serpentine Bike.
Oh, I've got that too.
Yeah, I've got a ton of Lego Ninjago sets. They're on various pieces, but I have it.
Hang on. This is not about shows, but this is about Legos for a second. Do you remember the Monster Hunter sets that are now insanely rare and expensive?
Yeah, I do.
I own 9 sets, including the giant castle, the hearse, the mummies, the werewolf sets.
I hate you.
And I own Lego Rock Miner sets with the rock monsters. I also own Lego Atlantis sets. You know the Atlantis sets that are like thousands of dollars now? I own like 4.
What's nice? You gonna tell me you have the Cloud City sets?
No, but I think my brother does.
What?
My brother has a lot... Oh, dude, my brother's got a bunch of really rare Bionicles, too. From, like, the Bionicle in the Forest. He's got the Witch Doctor. I don't know if he still owns... I think he still owns it. Including his, there's probably, like, 50 in the United States as a whole.
Okay, I just want to quickly address this. I have every Lego Bionicle set ever made. Like, not the original ones, but I have all the remake ones. So, screw you, dude. I'm better.
But anyways, going back to Lego Ninjago, the story, it was really it was so much better in like the earlier seasons. Well, up to season 6.
Yeah.
Possession was honestly my favorite season ever.
Soldier, calling here.
Was that the one with the
Like-
ghost ninja?
It's called Possession. What do you think?
Oh, yeah, fair enough.
What? No, we're talking about goblins. Of course, ghosts. But yeah, no. Even the intro was amazing. Like, I can't get enough of season 6, but the others were amazing too. Like, season 2, as you mentioned, the Stone Army was brilliantly made. Like, you know, it was only supposed to last 2 seasons.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, and then season 3 was like the reboot because, you know, everyone loved it and wanted more, so they just decided to heck with it. And yeah, they have not stopped since. They know it's not going to die out, so they just have to keep innovating.
Dude, one of our snipers is unironically using the cleaner's carbine.
Well, what's your favorite season of Ninjago?
Probably, honestly, the first or the second season.
Oh, Serpentine. That's a good one too.
Oh, I think
My
I think I own the set of the giant flying ship.
You have the Destiny's Bounty?
I'm pretty sure I do. It's in a box in the rafters of my garage.
Dude, I've always been wanting that set. You are lucky, you know that?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I own it. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure both my brother and I each got a set of our own.
Wow. You are lucky.
It was called having grandparents that spoiled me a lot.
Yeah, good point. But yeah. Anyways, that's all I really have to say about Ninjago. Like, it is peak stuff.
You've got incoming, soldier. Get to work.
Yeah, Ninjago was great. It was amazing.
It is amazing still. Like, they still pull off good stuff.
For
Like Prime Empire.
for the most part, it's good stuff, but a lot of it's like I don't. From what little I know, I don't like Jay's lost his memory and become a bounty hunter or any of that shit.
Wait, what?
Apparently, Jay lost his memory and is now a bounty hunter or something.
Actually, in Dragon's Rising, he just got his memory back.
Oh, okay.
So don't worry, Jay is back to being Jay.
Oh crap! There's a sentry in our sewer.
Knew it. But yeah, that's all I have to say about Ninjago. Do you have anything else to add?
Not really, no.
Alright then.
The next show I wanted to mention, Batman the Animated Series.
Oh, dude, that was one of my favorites growing up.
Dude, I've seen that entire show. I actively watch like character breakdowns. Like my favorite,
Same.
like dude, can you guess who my favorite DC villain is? And let me tell you, it's not the Joker.
Bane.
Two-Face.
Good. Also, can we have a moment of silence for Kevin Conroy?
Yeah, we can have a moment of silence.
Thank you. He will always be missed. He is the greatest Batman.
Yeah, he's
Much like
amazing.
Mark Hamill is the greatest Joker.
Best Joker is Cesar Romero. I'll stand by that forever.
Yeah, Mark Hamill is an amazing Joker.
Like,
Just Kevin Conroy, the perfect Batman.
all of that was just... Every episode was a banger. Some more than others, but still beautiful.
Like, I love how they took characters at the time who were obscure, like the Ventriloquist, or Killer Croc, or Ra's al Ghul. And because of that show, they are now massive staple villains. Like, everybody knows who
Don't
they are.
forget Talia al Ghul.
Oh, yeah. Don't forget Talia.
The only thing I'm not exactly the biggest fan of was... Actually, it was more accurate. Like Dick Grayson's, what's the word? Resentment of Batman in the future.
Although he eventually came around in the new Batman Adventures, which that show, not as good as Batman the Animated Series, still a good show.
Yeah. But
Oh
I also
crap!
love
I have the
portrayal-
intelligence. Oh crap! I have the intelligence.
I also loved like the joke villains, like Condiment King, and how he was portrayed.
Yeah, Condiment King was pretty funny.
Condiment King is an idiot, but he's our idiots.
Although there is another Batman show I really do love called The Batman from 2004. Have you seen that?
I know that one. Yeah.
Dude, that Joker was so insane. Like the fact that he could go toe to toe with Batman.
He's honestly my second favorite animated Batman Joker. I mean,
Like that Joker was amazing.
you know that series actually spawned a movie.
I know, the Dracula one.
It's a pretty good one.
Yeah, it's a really good one. That show's Penguin though was not my favorite. Like a low-down crook instead of the massively rich Kingpin.
Yeah, no, like Batman the Animated Series portrayed him way better. Ooh, the series finale episode, The Judge.
Oh, that was amazing.
I know. I honestly did not expect that one. Like, that twist. That was... I honestly didn't expect Harvey to have 3 sides.
Yeah, to have 3 personalities. That's amazing. I actually own 2
I know,
replicas
right?
of Two-Face's coin.
Yeah, you've told me and the others.
I have rescued my intelligence.
Like I love that show so much.
Oh, who doesn't?
That portrayal of Two-Face just so amazing. perfect.
I know, like he's like I love seeing like his other side get like portrayed. Like the Harvey part of him is just good old Bruce. Yeah, I love that.
I love that, like, right before he gets burned, he talks to Rupert Thorne and goes, "There's just one problem. You're talking to the wrong Harvey." And then proceeds to
Oh,
beat
that
the
was.
shit out of Rupert Thorne.
I saw that. Okay. Okay, to be honest, Rupert Thorne, amazing guy. I love his portrayal. Also, you know that Batman the Animated Series was actually the series that spawned Harley Quinn.
Yeah, I do know that.
Paul Dini, if you ever find this, we salute you, sir.
Okay, so now we're waiting for Jacksepticeye, Notch, and him to watch our content.
Yep. Yeah, that's it. And the Russian Badger, too.
And we
Yeah,
both know none of that's ever gonna happen.
Sadly.
Well, I mean, I might start, like, making clips of these videos and posting them on my Instagram.
You have an Instagram?
Yeah, I've got an Instagram.
Oh my gosh, we need to get the spice latte for
That's
the
more
gram.
that's more TikTok. Which I also have an account on, but I've never used it. But enough with Batman. What's next on your list?
It's a Clone Wars spin-off, The Bad Batch.
I love the Bad Batch.
Me too, like, a group of defective clones only seen in Season 7 just get their whole series and just go, like, from soldiers to, like, being on the run from the Empire and all that.
Have you seen the meme of where the Bad Batch are literally just the penguins of Madagascar in Star Wars?
Yes, and it makes sense. Kaboom? Yes, Wrecker. Kaboom.
I love the scene when, in the Clone Wars, not the Bad Batch, when Anakin gives Wrecker the detonator to blow up all 3 ships, and he just goes, "This is the happiest day of my life."
I mean, oh, don't forget Crosshair's snipe with the bouncing off the mirrors thing.
Oh, that was great.
They actually referenced that in Season 2.
If you notice, when Wrecker gets the detonator, Crosshair is shaking his head because he realizes he's never going to be able to topple this many kills.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'll have to go back and watch that.
Because Wrecker takes out like thousands of droids.
Okay, who's your favorite character of the Bad Batch?
Wrecker.
Okay, that's fair. Personally, me, it's either Wrecker, for obvious reasons, or Echo.
Echo is pretty good.
Echo is amazing. I love Echo. But yeah, no, like I love like the ending on Tantus. You know, there's actually a tiny glimpse that that Commander Scorch survived Tantus.
Yeah.
So thankfully, he wasn't killed off like we thought. Which honestly, Scorch is amazing. I love the fact that they put him in, but I just don't like the way he was portrayed. You know, like, you ever played the Republic Commando games?
No, I have not.
Okay, you need to, but also, like, Scorch is, like, the funny one. He's the comedian. And so to see Scorch just, like, all cold and menacing like that, it's just a little off-putting. But it's still great nonetheless.
That is pretty great.
Yeah, I know. Like, the way they wrote Dr. Hemlock was just perfect.
It is pretty perfect, man.
Like, okay, what was your favorite episode of The Bad Batch?
I don't remember. I haven't seen it since the last season came out.
Okay, because either mine are one of two. The one where Crosshair meets up with Cody and they go on that mission, or the one on Pabu. But the one where the Bad Batch meets like the Pabu inhabitants and whatnot.
Oh, gotcha.
But yeah, those are my two favorites.
Trying to
But that's
think,
all we.
trying to think of what I was gonna mention next. I forgot.
That's fair.
What was I thinking of? Oh, yes. Hammer and Bolter.
Never heard of that.
It's a show about war. It's an animated Warhammer 40k show where each episode is a one-off.
I have a couple friends who are going to be into that. Actually, Nate will probably love that. He's really into Warhammer.
It came out several years ago. What I'm really looking forward to is Henry Cavill's Warhammer show that's coming out. But like Hammer and Bolter is a great show. It's amazing. It's got great characters. It's got great character development in each episode, even though each episode is a one-off. But it is a phenomenal show. I just wanted to mention it. Like, I don't want to spoil anything for anyone because it's a good show to watch.
I'll have to give it a watch sometime. Where can I find it?
I honestly don't remember. Just look it up sometime.
I will. Okay, is that all you really have to say?
Yeah, that's all I really have to say.
Certain fruits.
What?
Okay, so my next pick is going to be another childhood classic. Justice League Unlimited.
Oh my god, I loved that show as a kid.
I know, right? The Cadmus arc was just beautiful. And just like, well, everything about it was amazing. Like, the portrayals, Booster Gold, unironically hilarious. I loved him.
Yeah, Booster was great.
Like, I know everyone thinks he's a knockoff of Green Lantern, which, yes, I can sort of see where they get that. But his his buddy is like also unironically funny.
Yeah, it is really funny. Like, Booster Gold is an amazing character.
He is, and honestly, he doesn't get a lot of love, which I also can see why. Hey, they're about to invade our intel, by the way.
I got the heavy.
But yeah, like everyone in that was just amazing. And I also love Superman just like having to like grapple with like being a hero and just being a guy, you know, like he's just like trying to avoid becoming like too powerful. Why do you do this? What is wrong with you?
A lot.
I could see that. No, this is not engineering protocol. Why? Oh yeah, I can't put a sentry next to my sentry if I don't have a sentry. You suck.
Wait, what show were we talking about? I kind of spaced out.
Justice League Unlimited.
Dude, did you see the episode where Batman had to sing to save Diana?
I did, and I loved it.
Kevin Conroy had an amazing singing voice.
He does. He honestly does have a great singing voice.
Why'd you go scout? I want to put my sentry next to yours.
Because you ruin all the fun of being an engineer.
What's so problematic with putting... So many people do that. Why
Splash
do you have
damage?
a problem with it?
Ever heard of splash damage?
Fair.
But yeah, no, like I also love how
Okay,
like,
no. We are not tarnishing a kid's show here.
I mean, it's kind of obvious.
Nate,
but
cut it
yeah.
out. Cut it out.
Okay, yeah, no, I love how Wonder Woman just like flirts with Batman, but Batman's just like, nah.
Do you remember the episode where it's Superman's birthday with Starro, And
Oh, yeah, I love
and Wonder
that
Woman's
one.
like, "What did you get him? You didn't get him a gift card or anything." And Batman just says cash. And like, I think
Well,
I think the showrunners like said that he gave him like $5,000 or something.
Nah, that's just pocket change for bats. Like, like, come on, really? What's, like, a large amount of cash for Batman?
Yeah, it's fair.
Like, genuinely, though, I think a large amount for him would have to be, like, a couple hundred million.
Like, remember Batman, the new Batman Adventures, when they're betting on that like mystical item, and like Jason Blood again is there, and he's like trying to bet, and then Bruce just goes 1 million, and everybody shuts the fuck up.
Yeah, no, I love that.
And and Dick just goes, and there goes my
Well,
allowance.
there goes my
It's
allowance. Yeah.
Tim. It's Tim, not Dick. And Tim just goes, and there goes my allowance.
Yeah, no, it's just too good. Wait a minute, wasn't that more like a Batman the Animated Series one?
No, I think it was the new Batman Adventures.
Oh yeah, but yeah, no, like Justice League, it's got a ton of great stuff. And Green Arrow, he's unironically my favorite in this thing.
Yeah, because he keeps them grounded.
Yeah. I also love Supergirl's evolution. Gosh, I couldn't speak English. Like, she went from like really rough around the edges and all that to like stay in the future and all that.
Yeah, that was. I love the fact that she hooked up with Brainiac's grandson. Do you remember?
Wait, that was Brainiac's grandson?
Yeah, Brainiac 5 is like Brainiac's great grandson or something.
Never knew that. I'm an idiot.
And I love when Superman meets him, he's just like, oh shit, and then kind of just plays it off like, oh, it's nice to meet you, and he's internally like, my cousin is dating the great grandson of my worst enemy.
He just realizes, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's gonna make fake Thanksgiving really awkward.
No. It's like the Brian Griffin. What the fuck? It's like that.
Oh, when Peter is smoking the something that we cannot say.
Exactly, the flower substitutes.
No, because what he's smoking
yeah,
comes in
no,
crystals.
Yeah, no, I could go on and on about this. Like, Amanda Waller portrayal was also amazing. Oh, another hero that doesn't get talked enough about in Justice League Unlimited? Vigilante.
The guy on the motorcycle?
Yeah, with the guns, the cowboy look. Yeah, come on. I mean, he's a cowboy. What's not to love?
Have you seen in Batman the Brave and the Bold where he sings a song, The Ballad of Batman?
Oh, I think I did. I don't think I have.
I know how to play that on my instrument.
Nice. But yeah, that's all I really have to say about JLU. Do you have any final thoughts?
Not really, no.
Then I believe it is your turn.
The show I want to bring up is not an animated one. The show I want to bring up is Lucifer.
I don't believe I've ever heard this one.
So Lucifer is a show about basically frickin' Tom Ellis plays Lucifer Morningstar, the devil. He escapes. He leaves hell, and creates a nightclub in Los Angeles. Becomes a cop informant. Well, not informant. Like, he helps the cops cover their cases as like an aide or informant. But he's still the devil, so he has supernatural powers. And basically the show is just about him getting... Like, I know it's unrealistic for the devil to redeem himself, but the show is literally about the devil redeeming himself.
The hell with it, I'll probably give it a watch.
Tom Ellis is also insanely hot.
Yeah, dude, cut this out. Anyway, yeah.
Leave in the stuff of me talking about the show Lucifer, but just cut out the obscenity shit.
He's gonna have his work cut out again.
Yeah. Frickin' the show Lucifer is
Ooh,
really
right,
good.
doll spotted.
Yeah, just the show Lucifer is it's phenomenal. Like, the writing is amazing, it's great. They're not allowed to say fuck until, like, literally when one of the characters, his love interest, finds out he's the actual devil. And he just, when she comes back from a trip, he just goes, "What the fuck?" And then it cuts to the main title.
Oh, like this. Is it like the Spider-Man stuff?
What do you mean by that?
Where they're always like, "What the?" And it just cuts out.
Yeah, it's
with
like that.
the
It's
Tom
like
Holland
that.
stuff. Yeah.
You know there's an F-bomb in Cars 3?
I did see that. Yeah, I had to rewatch it, but yeah, I did see that.
So that's really all I wanted to talk about Lucifer. I haven't seen the entire show, but I know pretty much what happens. It's on Netflix, and I like... No offense to you, but I might actually watch it before I watch Invincible.
Well, okay, okay, fair enough, I guess. Okay, the next one I want to talk about is currently ongoing. It's fairly recent. It's another Clone Wars spin-off, but it's called Maul Shadow Lord.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, no, it's only got 6 episodes out right now, but those 6 episodes alone are beauties in and of themselves.
I, again, don't have Disney Plus. I would need to get it.
You are missing out a lot.
My
I mean,
family
you could pirate
canceled
it,
our
don't actually
membership.
pirate it.
My family canceled our membership because no one was really using it because I was working at the time.
But yeah, like the lightsaber coordination and all that is mwah. Like the fights are just beautiful. They are top of their game.
I look
Like-
forward to watching it.
You should, because there's Inquisitors in it now. Like, for those of you who do not know, Maul Shadow Lord is basically Maul trying to rebuild the Shadow Collective from its ashes after his defeat on Mandalore. And yeah, so far it is amazing. And there's rumors we're gonna get Darth Talon.
Oh, that would be goated.
I know, right? Like, she kind of bad though.
Me and Poppers have this spy trapped in the spawn down by the intel. Oh, we just killed him.
Aww. But no, like having Darth Talon in the Star Wars canon is just... It would be a dream come true. Like, Disney, you're finally doing something right with Star Wars. Now that Kathleen Kennedy is gone, at least. Yeah, no, I look forward to seeing how they're gonna keep going with Maul and all that. Yeah, that's all I really have to say about it. There's not really too much to say about it because, you know, it's still ongoing.
Forgot what I was going to
yeah.
talk about next. I'm trying to remember.
Well, clearly you forgot.
Okay, what was I thinking of? Hang on, let me try and remember. Oh! Arcane.
Arcane, that's another one I've never heard of.
So, Arcane, it's on Netflix. It's about League of Legends. But,
Oh,
no, let me clarify. It takes characters from League of Legends and actually makes it a good story.
oh, okay, so what League of Legends isn't?
So, the show is great. I have one small problem with it.
Okay.
The portrayal of Jinx's mental illnesses is so insanely well done that I've had I've had episodes of my mental illness while watching Jinx have episodes of mental illness that are the same as the ones I have.
Damn.
Like,
That's
it is,
good, right,
it is
then.
so well portrayed that I have had full-blown psychosis episodes simply from watching Jinx have a mental breakdown in a Psychosis episode. Like that's why I want to watch season 2, but I'm terrified to do it because season 1 was brutal for me to get through.
It's like the Saving Private Ryan D-Day scene gave actual World War II vets PTSD.
Yeah, it's like that.
Okay, you know what? I might have to avoid that then. But dang, that must be good then. I believe you.
No, I would highly recommend watching it. Although,
yeah, I'll see if my mental health allows it.
Watch it with someone. Because with
would a dog work?
Probably. Yeah, just someone who can bring you comfort because it's fucking brutal.
Well, then again, I watch Invincible and other brutal stuff, so...
No,
yeah.
It's not so much brutal gory-wise, it's brutal emotionally.
Well, what could they do that hasn't been done to me already?
I cried while watching it.
I cry at a lot of things, too. I cry at happy endings.
No. The episode that I cried at, there was no happy ending.
Fair enough. I also cried those two. But yeah, I believe you. It sounds brutal, but good at the same time. I'll probably watch it if I'm feeling depressed, just to make it worse. What do you think?
Yeah, maybe do that.
Hey, is that all you have to say about Arcane?
Yeah, it's such a good show. It's got great character development. They really do make, like, the characters good. Like, Jinx, you know who Jinx is, right?
She's the blue-haired psycho, right?
Yeah, they give her character depth and a character arc and character development.
Wow.
Jinx is, like, the main character of Arcane.
Huh. Didn't think that was possible. Like, for her to be not like a, well, you know what I mean, right?
Yeah. Her character is so well done. Like, and, like, doctors and, like, psychiatrists and psychologists have done many case studies on Arcane just because of how well and how perfectly they portray mental illness and mental disorders.
Wow, if they're actually doing that, that's good. Crap.
Like, Jinx's psychosis, her schizophrenia, her PTSD, her bipolar disorder, all of it.
Yeah, no. Nate, cut that out, please. Anyways. So, for my next pick, it's a little crass, but then again, so am I. Family Guy.
Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Jordan!
And Scottie Pippen.
He's also good. Why didn't they do Jordan last? Alphabetical? Oh, right.
Family Guy sucks.
You take that back.
American Dad is far superior.
Hell no.
American Dad doesn't rely on gags or cutaways, which is like Family Guy's funny here and there, but
Family Guy funny as well. Like,
you know what? Simpsons is better than Family Guy.
Oh, those are fighting words.
Here's how it goes for me. Top to bottom. Forget about it. American Dad. Family Guy. No, American Dad. Here's my favorites of adult animation. South Park. Forget about it. American Dad. Simpsons. Family Guy at the bottom. Family Guy is the bottom of the barrel.
Those... Actually... Dude, come on. That is... No. Come on, bro.
Family Guy was good in its first few seasons. Now it's just shit. It sucks.
Yeah, I won't deny that the older seasons are better. But come on, it still got that humor.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does. The cutaways are perfect. And look.
I haven't laughed at a Family Guy cutaway in like 9.5 years.
I have.
Family Guy sucks.
No, it does not, okay?
Family Guy is objectively one of the worst adult animated shows. No, that's right. Border Town is the absolute worst adult animated show.
There you go.
But Family Guy is right above it.
No, it is not. It's like a few pegs at least.
No.
Now, I'll admit, it's not as great as it used to be. I will not deny you there. But it is still great to watch.
It really isn't.
Did you see their one where they parodied Top Gun Maverick? Their
Yeah.
parodies are... Their
Okay.
parodies cannot be, like, topped, alright?
The only funny thing about the only Family Guy thing that I genuinely often laugh at is the Star Wars parodies.
Okay, that one was my favorite too, but the parodies they do are amazing.
Like pretty much everything else is just complete shit.
No. Dude, come on. Family Guy still has some of its charm, you know? It may be crash charm that's they're not afraid to censor any of it, which I will admit is a little something. But it's still funny. I still watch it.
If I'm going for adult animated shows, I'm watching South Park or forget about it. And then American Dad.
Alright, that's all I really have to say about Family Guy, but those are fighting words, what you just did. Anyway, what's your next pick?
Fight me, you'll lose.
I mean, yeah, but I'll make it hurt.
You do realize I can punch wood and crack it, right?
Yeah, so can Steve.
Let's have a go at it.
I just realized I'm gonna have to re-mute everybody.
Not me. But, okay, what do you have next on your list?
I'm kind of running out, but, American Dad.
Fair enough.
So, American Dad is funny because, like, it's grounded and more realistic. Like, Family Guy's great and all. I will say that. Like,
Realistic?
I was giving you a lot of shit. But no, listen here. Peter Griffin will go out and, like, blow up a town, cause a nuclear apocalypse, will fly a truck through the air at Mach 10, and then the most unrealistic thing, really, about American Dad is aliens.
And there's other stuff.
Like, friggin', the thing that drives me nuts is Peter Griffin works at a brewery as, like, a sales manager. How is he affording a car that is several tens of thousands? People have done the calculations. His home is worth like $400,000, and this is a single person salary, while Stan Smith works for the frickin' CIA, making serious bank.
And also crashing his car in the exact same style as Peter Griffin.
Kind of.
Right? He always drives his car into the flagpole at the CIA center.
Also, this is you're gonna hate me for this. I think American Dad's opening song is better than Family Guy's.
Okay, to be honest, I agree with you on that.
Okay, yeah, like American Dad.
I can't deny that. I'm just not gonna bother trying to deny that. That is actually better. It is actually better. But your comments about Family Guy being ass, I'm going to find you.
Okay, I'll be honest, it's not as bad as I was saying. I was just trying to piss you off.
Well, you've succeeded. Congratulations. But yeah, no, Roger is unironically the best character in American Dad, yeah.
Did you get my good side? That's a joke. All my sides are my good side.
Like, his, like, personas is freaking hilarious. Like,
do you remember that episode where he just went full on Scarface?
Oh, yeah. You remember Ricky Spanish?
Oh yes.
Ricky Spanish. Just the Ricky Spanish.
I think my other favorite episode would have to be I can't remember the name of it, but it's the one where Roger tries to kill everyone.
You know that's not specific, right? That's happened
No, but
like
it's a
many times.
Okay, but it's a whole one where he actually goes to prison.
Okay, I'm gonna say this again. That's not specific.
Okay, I haven't watched all of American Dad. Okay, I'll be honest here. So Okay, but it's one where he's put in an underwater prison and then he breaks out of it.
Oh yeah.
Or,
Now I know what you're talking about. If you had said underwater
other
prison instead of
episodes-
prison, I would have known what you were talking about.
Is he put in more than one underwater prison?
I honestly don't know. I haven't watched the show in a little while.
Yeah, same here. Oh, the principal is also funny as well. What's his name? Principal
Lewis.
Principal Lewis, that's right.
Have you seen the episode with the flood?
Yes.
Where Principal Lewis is on his roof in his Speedo, firing machine guns off of his roof?
Yeah, that's basically American Dad in a nutshell.
Or the one where, like, they're hiding in the woods, and Principal Lewis kills the drug dealer, steals their,
Oh, that's my favorite clip.
C-word drug, and then flies off, and Steve's just like, calm down, it's no worry, it's just my principal.
Exactly, like, bro, what kind of principal you got?
Or, like, the episode when they get a new fire hydrant, and, freaking Principal Lewis goes, time to christen it with my fire hose, and his secretary goes, Principal Lewis! And he goes, are you excited or terrified? I have to decide whether I'm joking or not.
Yes. Oh, you remember the one where he shows his ass to that one random lady in the car who just, like, asks how much?
Yeah, I remember that.
He's like, what are you doing? I'm showing you like you wanted.
I love American Dad so much.
Yeah, no, I will admit American Dad certainly has its moments, but also Family Guy has its moments as well.
Alright, enough of that. What do you want to talk about next?
The original. The Simpsons.
Oh yeah, The Simpsons is amazing.
Yeah, it doesn't get into as many crass jokes as American Dad or Family Guy. Nowhere near Family Guy's amounts, that's for sure. But, like, The Simpsons is what started all. Like, I have so many questions about it. Like, how the heck did Homer keep his job?
Oh, you don't know about this?
Like, I know that part. Like, I know it was Grandpa A, but like, how is the nuclear, like, regulation, like, not permabanned him from ever working?
I honestly don't know.
Yeah, because, Grandpa Abe has stuff on Burns, but, like, I don't think he's got it for the entire federal government.
I'm just enjoying using another talent you don't have. I'm sorry, Nate. Cut that out. It's gonna make me sound like an asshole.
I mean, you don't need any help with that.
Oh, fuck you, version. Because nobody else will.
Come on. Okay, come on. I had to make that joke. I am legally obligated to make those jokes.
Fine.
But yeah, no, like Homer's Angry Dad. You remember the episode Angry Dad?
Dude, there's like 1,000 episodes. I don't remember.
Where Bart makes the comic Angry Dad?
No, I don't remember that, to be honest.
You seriously don't? Oh my god, you are.
I haven't
It's like one of
actually watched, like, I haven't watched every single season of The Simpsons. I haven't watched every... I've seen, like, I think the first 4. Maybe the first 5.
Bro, it's only like over 26 seasons, I think.
Yeah, I work.
Oh, I see you've pulled out the severed head again.
Dante, cut it out.
No, don't. Keep it in, you coward.
I'll pay you more money if you cut it out.
No balls.
Well, yours probably don't work, so...
They do.
Not.
Dante, cut that out as well!
Yeah, good point.
Alright, we're coming up on an hour. Do we want to cut it here, or do we want to keep talking?
Oh, I've got a few more in the tank.
Yeah, let's
You
go
can
over...
interpret that any way you please.
Let's go over a few more, and then we'll end it.
Yeah. Do you have another you'd like to talk about?
I have one more on my list.
All right, and I also have one more on my list too.
South Park.
Obviously.
South Park is so funny. Every time I watch an episode, no matter what it's about, I am laughing my ass off. Like, my favorite character of all time in South Park is Randy. Because Randy is hilarious. Like, one of my favorite video games of all time is The Fractured But Whole. Not Butthole, Butwhole.
Yeah, I've heard that, yeah.
I own that game, and I love it to death. I'm not a big turn-based...
Took your turn!
I'm not a big, like...
Took my turn!
I'm not a big...
Best scene.
Yeah, and then all the guys have that giant gay orgy in front of the aliens.
Yeah. Oh, you ever seen that episode where they roasted the hell out of Tom Cruise and Scientology?
Dude, that episode is amazing. Where it's like, Dad, Tom Cruise won't come out of the closet.
I couldn't stop laughing for a whole 2 minutes when I saw that.
Freaking, it's like, dude, there's a breakdown video. I'll send it to you where this guy covers how, like, literally because of South Park is the reason Scientology lost its power.
I actually did see that. I do know what you're talking about.
The one by Johnny Two Cellos, I think.
That's the guy, yeah. I knew it started with Johnny something. I just couldn't for the life of me remember what came after that.
Like, South Park is, like, the Fresh But Whole game, I love it so much. I'm not the biggest fan of turn-based strategy, but I love it in that game.
Yeah, I won't deny it's got good stuff.
Although it, like South Park, it doesn't toe the line. It launches itself over it at Mach 10.
Like Family Guy.
Not like... Okay, Family Guy will have, like, jokes and all, but in the Fresh But Whole, Family Guy's not going to have kids giving lap dances to grown men at a strip club.
Okay, that was only one episode, I think.
Dante, cut that out, please, or at least censor what I said.
Yeah, no, that was only like one episode, and then never did that again. Like, the one where Stewie got herpes. They only aired it for like one episode and never brought it up again.
Yeah, like... I just got trick stabbed.
I got arrow stabbed. I got shot by an arrow.
Like, it's...
Alright, is that all you want to say about South Park, or do you have more?
That's all I really... Well, no. Okay, so... Since we're such a small channel, I doubt he will ever see this. But, just in case, Dante, you think I shouldn't say this, cut this out, please. I like how they made Trump sleep with Satan!
I forgot about that!
Like, they made... Or like when he's getting his portrait painted, and he goes, "Hey, why my penis so small?" And he's like, "But that's how it was in the picture." "I'll sue you, buddy!"
It's almost as good as Family Guy's roast of Trump, where they did the whole Trump versus Peter fight. That was funny.
Dude, in VR chat, I have an avatar that is straight up just the freaking Trump from that episode with Satan. And I would go around talking in the, like, Trump Canadian voice thing. It's freaking... Dude, that episode, so funny. I was rolling on the floor, dying of laughter. But, like, South Park, my two favorite characters are Randy and Satan. Because there's a scene in South Park where Stan is dealing with addiction, and he accidentally summons Satan. And Satan just explains naturalism and genes and how addiction works to him, basically being a better father than Randy is.
Damn. Well, that's a hell of a bracket right there. My devil was a better dad than my dad.
Like, Satan in that show is so freaking hilarious. There's an episode where he and Jesus have a boxing match.
Oh, actually, that reminds me of one other thing about Family Guy. There's one thing that Family Guy will always have over any other TV show. Peter versus the chicken.
Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Okay, you cannot convince me that those are the greatest fights.
I love the episode with Family Guy. Like, you won't hear me say this often, but I love the Family Guy episode where he's like, hang on. What are we fighting about? And he's like, you know what? Honestly,
Yes.
I've forgotten. And then they go to the freaking diner for dinner, and then they start fighting again because they couldn't agree on who would pay the check.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Those two will always be at it.
You know Ernie was killed off, right? Like, permanently?
Yeah, I know. Meg killed him.
Although, knowing Family Guy, they've killed off a lot of characters permanently, and they come back, so Ernie's probably going to come back in the later season.
Yeah, anyway, so for my final show, it's an indie show. And one that's taken the world by storm a bit. The Amazing Digital Circus.
Oakley dokley doo, and we're gonna stop Bobby right there. Oh, what's that? There's more? Oh. Okay.
I'm looking forward to watching that.
Yeah, no, I cannot believe the series finale is coming up on us. You know, it was actually based on a book, right?
Yeah, I have no eyes, but I have no mouth, but I must scream.
Exactly, which I could also describe Hello Kitty.
That's a stretch, but okay. For viewers
Come on, it's
who
true,
don't, maybe for viewers who don't know what I have no mouth, but I must scream is, if you're over 20, if you're over 18, look it up. If you're under 18, please do not look that up. You should have a happy childhood.
I'll just give you a quick synopsis of the book. I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. It's a short story from 1967, haha, 6-7, and it's a techno-horror short story by Harlan Ellison. It follows an omnipotent, hate-filled supercomputer named AM that eradicates humanity, keeping only 5 people alive, and endlessly torturing them in a subterranean hellscape for eternity. There you go.
But yeah, no, like it's that is a great stuff, and just like my favorite one has to be the gun episode.
Okay, yeah, that is pretty good.
Either that or the one where they all vote on the episodes, on like the adventures.
Yeah, I haven't seen a lot, but I've seen some.
Have you seen the latest one?
I've seen like the first 2, but unfortunately I know everything that happens because my friends have spoiled it.
It's fucking. I did not expect Kinger to fat finger Kane out of existence.
He's probably gonna come back, or maybe he'll come back in a new form.
I mean, yeah, but let's be honest here. How many times have we fat fingered something?
Many. Hey, maybe Bubble will make Kane one of the cast and strip him of his power.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's right. Well, Kane is not the evil one. It's always Bubble.
Or who knows, maybe Kinger will become the new, like, ringmaster.
Nah, Bubble is too evil. You know, she's obviously got to be the one.
Yeah, maybe.
And also, Jax is sort of having a little redemption arc that I'm really liking. Like, I know he's supposed to be portrayed as a dick, but yeah, I kind of like him reforming.
I need some help.
But yeah, that's all I really have to say about the Amazing Digital Circus. You know, it's actually coming to theaters.
I do know that, my friend Lunar has told me. Alright.
Yeah.
I think that's it, everybody. Thank you again for watching this episode of the Idiotically Improvised Procrastinated podcast. We will see you in the next video.